That's a real corny situation right there. Pulling over here to the grain bins. BJ and Larry have already been here a couple hours. I forgot I had to take a kid to the doctor this morning, but we're here getting the last loads of corn out of these bins, and then we might be shelling some corn today. I have to stand by for that one. You know how things go. Plans change. Dad and Larry are cruising. It does my heart good to see BJ carrying a shovel. Like I said, we got one more load to haul out. BJ's pretty much got it on that cart. He shut her down because he was having to run back and forth, so I'm gonna help him top that cart off, and then we'll send Larry up the road, and then we get a sweep. That'll be fun. Can't wait. If you didn't catch that sarcasm, I'm joking. I can wait. Here's our HEI cables. Won't be long, we're gonna test those bad boys out. Now, since we've got those cables, this bin's gonna have soybeans in it next year, because basically, with that system, we'll be able to hydrate beans if we need to. Instead of selling 10% beans, we're gonna be selling 13% beans this fall or spring, which will make money. Just enough corn to be a pain in the butt, but hey, it means more money. All right, so BJ might have had a little boo-boo. He plugged the auger on the grain cart. So we're gonna dump the cart auger into this bucket of the skid steer, and then he should be okay after that. Here we go. Maybe. I think BJ's angry. So the grain's packed so tight in there that we can't fold the auger, so he's just gonna have to try to unload a little bit over the truck and see what happens. He killed the tractor last time we tried this. Rookies. Huh. It poops a little. Yeah, this is the best way I have found to clean corn yet. Gotcha. All right, exciting stuff. Dad went to go get the combine out. He's going to hook up to his head. So he's got to check a couple gearboxes on his corn head. And then we are going to try at least one load today. It might only be one load. But first, we're going to finish sweeping this bin out. Landon?
What?
You ready to build some character?
Sure.
Let's go to the bin. Looks like this job just got easier. Now, if you're wondering who Landon is, this is my brother's middle son. All right, we got one more to sweep out. Isn't that just a pretty design? All right, that's all of it. Now, this was our first year of cleaning grain bins out like that. Normally we just get in and follow the sweep and push broom right behind it. I think I like that method better than what we just did. That kind of sucked. How do you guys clean bins out? Do you follow the sweep, or do you just let it go around a few times and then shovel and broom like we just did here today? Let me know in the comments. Now, I just spoke with Dad. He is putting some gathering chains on his corn head. I guess he had a couple that were in worse shape than he thought, so he's replacing a couple of those. And then him and I and BJ, we're going to do one load tonight. It is about 4 o'clock, so we're at least going to try some, and depending on moisture, we're going to run a couple fields tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. BJ's snacking up, heading to the tractor. Oh yeah, it's go time. I think we caught that one. All right, let's go.
Squishy, stay. That's a bad kitty.
Any South Park fans in the crowd? People still know what that show is? Flagging. Pick the wrong vehicle for flagging. People just look at the rock saw and don't look ahead and see the tractor. Now, assuming we get a run after we get started, I'm gonna go after a truck. What do you think of your new monitor?
If it works, okay.
Find out here in a minute. My dad had an Ag Leader Integra. That is an N Command 1200. That is new for this year. There it is. The beginning. Dad is getting his head height set, calibrating his combine yield monitor, all the good stuff that takes place on the first day. The first days are never all that fun. So if you're new to our channel, we run 2 740 Kloss Lexion combines. Usually in corn we only run one. We do have an 8-row for the other 740, but primarily we run Dad's combine with a 12-row folding Capella corn head. We'll run both combines in corn if we're really close to the bins and whatnot, but for the most part we usually just run 2 in soybeans. Now his Dad's moisture sensor is not calibrated yet. It is reading 30%. I don't think this corn's quite that wet. Now it is a lot wetter than what we would normally run. In our area of the world, it's not uncommon for corn to be 20% or under by the end of September. So this is probably at least 25%. Our guess, just by the way it's piling up in the back tank. I don't know. We'll see how much we get, how much we do. I guess it's going to depend on when we actually test it with our tester. Waiting on the buggy. Look at the buttons on your dad's radio. Mouse ate them.
0.
0? Okay. God, it feels good to be back to harvesting corn. Wish it was a little drier though. While he's dumping, I'm gonna check for some loss. We'll go up here where he first stopped. That'd be, if you see anything on the ground here, it's gonna be header loss. Looks like his head's doing a pretty good job. There's a kernel, yeah, there's one kernel. This, like I say, this would be head loss. As wet as this is, we shouldn't be having a lot of head loss. And back here, this would be out of the combine. Doesn't look like he's doing too bad of a job. How long before that combine turns black, do you think? A lot of green right here. We're in a low spot. This has fungicide on it though, doesn't it? Yeah. So there's another field on this farm just beside it that doesn't have fungicide, so maybe it'll be drier down there, I don't know. Right now we're seeing a lot of moisture swings based on what parts of the field and the soil type. Like right now we're in a low spot. Coming right out of the low spot though, so you can see the corn starting to not be as green. All right, I'm going out for a truck. Not getting out of a moving combine, that'd be dangerous. Ah, I love this time of the year. It's exciting now, but in 2 months it'll be terrible. Now I'm getting the good truck. Better untarp the truck. Oh, wrong button. Uh-oh. What'd I do? There we go. Well, one thing with this being a new grain cart, new tracks, BJ threw some talc in there right before we came here to help condition those tracks. I think that's what we were supposed to do. Well, we have one load. Kind of forgot to bring the moisture tester, so we were going to test it to see, you know, if the combine's accurate. Or if the cart's accurate, like I said, there is a moisture tester on the cart, like in the spout. So maybe it's right. It should be. We have been calibrating it. All right, BJ's saying the cart moisture sensor is reading 19%. I don't believe that, so we're going to bring a moisture tester. Providing I don't forget it for the third time. All right, back to jamming gears. Shoot, I don't have to roll my window down. The AC works in here now. Well, looks like they got the field all the way opened up now. Guess what I forgot again? The moisture tester. All right, so that's all we're going to do of this field today. We're going to move up the road to another farm. That farm is all going to go to town, and like I said, we've got a pretty good price we can get at half drying, so we're going to go do it. It's the same variety of corn, should be roughly the same moisture, maybe even a touch drier. And then when we get that done, we might come back to this field or see if we can find one a little drier. I don't know. Folding her up. Now we are not dumping these in the bins tonight. We are just staging these trucks here for more. Like I say, they are going to the elevator. They are going to the ethanol plant. All right, find us something to take a moisture sample with and see how far off the cart and combine are. The last cart load said it was 20%. It looks wetter than that, but it also doesn't look 36% like the combine claims. Yeah, squishy. Surprisingly, he still hasn't got squished. Yeah, it feels wet. Man, I swear my wife just cleaned this place. Trashed! Huh, that'll do, Clark. 21.7, that ain't bad. That's a lot better than the 27.5% stuff we tested last week. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Keep in mind, this is just the beginning of harvest, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can follow along and hit that thumbs up button if you like the content you've seen. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.